We're here in my bar Lioness, which feels a very fitting setting for being able to talk about London and summarize it through a cocktail. But actually all of the ideals that we take on in this bar really represent some of the things that we've seen across London. The idea of taking wonderful and kind of vibrant ingredients and flavors and ideas from around the world and harmonizing them into something that feels really accessible to the every person. So I really wanted to create a drink that celebrated these ideas. And actually one of the drinks that kind of really came to mind was a cocktail that was created here in London, an old gin classic called the Tom Collins. But I wanted to be able to kind of use some of the elements that we saw across our travels. So it's going to be a version of a Tom Collins, pulled out in slightly different directions. And the starting point for that, of course, we'd use some fresh lemon juice. This is there to be able to give us that vibrancy, that kind of citrusy pop. So just under an ounce, 20 mils of our lemon juice. We're also going to use a syrup that's been inspired by the team at Cocoa. So we went and saw the team at Newton Green Fruit and Vegetables, and they had this wonderful bounty of things that are not only the best of British, but also ingredients from around the world. And using some of those nods from the team at Cocoa, we've got a little bit of those kind of tropical fruit elements, those things that were celebrating the kind of great produce that you can get in West Africa. So we have a bit of some mango, we have some guava in there, we have a bit of citrus to be able to give, again, that layer of vibrancy. But we've also layered it in with some of those spices. We have some thyme alongside some grains of paradise and some chilies. And we're going to use, again, just under an ounce, 20 mils of our syrup. Now, the heart of this drink is very much the gin. And again, it was there to be able to demonstrate this idea of harmonization, being able to pull in these different elements and let them sing in harmony together. So we're going to use 40 mils of this, about an ounce and a half. And we're going to get lots of those layers of complexity. Really, all of this idea of the fruit, spice, the citrusy elements, some of that wonderful kind of juniper pininess at the heart to be able to pull it in different directions. So we're going to shake this with lots of ice. Just going to give this a good quick shake. So a nod to some of those flavors that we found when we were chatting with Mega and the team. We're going to use a touch of some IPA, just under 2 ounces, 50 mils of our beer, just to be able to give a little bit of that extra body to the drink. We're going to just strain our mix of the gin, a wonderful syrup and the lemon. And then we're going to top it with some nicely chilled soda water, just to kind of like lift that wonderful fragrance on the top. We use a touch of some fresh mint alongside a slice of the seasonal blood orange that went into the syrup. It's a wonderful journey that we've been able to be on. We've seen so many brilliant ideas, things that showcase really the best of their scenes across the world. So this drink itself is called the Tapestry Collins, really is about that wonderful idea of richness and diversity framed in the most beautiful way. Cheers.